What up, people? On today's episode of Mike's Motorbikes, we're going to be playing with this Coleman Tractor Supply mini bike. I think it's called the Coleman Extreme 200 or 196cc mini bike. We picked this thing up on Marketplace for 200 bucks. Runs, rides great. I usually don't buy stuff like this. I'm more into that kind of stuff. But I don't know. This thing caught my attention. I always wanted one, and they're kind of cool. And me being me, I can't leave anything alone. So we're going to start by getting rid of this stupid LED light he put on here. We're going to try to come up with some better ideas because for some reason that just pisses me off. Alright, let's see what we got in stock for some lights for this thing. Here we got the light shelf. So obviously we got plenty of KC lights. We got some LED pods and we got that tractor light. Multi-purpose tractor light. And we got some trailer lights. We're still trying to decide. I really want to run the KC lights. I think that'd be sweet. Yeah, that'd be sick. But I don't know if I want to waste a set of KC lights on this little mini bike. These things are kind of getting expensive these days. This would probably be a nice option. As you can see, it was not very expensive. And it would probably fit in there really good, actually. And then LED pods are just LED pods. I feel like everyone uses those now, so they're boring. I think we're going to go ahead and see if we can get the KC lights on there. I don't want to drill into the forks or anything. We're going to need to make some sort of bracket that comes up and out and has the ability to bolt into the bottom, or we can make a bracket that comes off the handlebar clamps and switch this upside down. This is what we got figured out so far. Conveniently, I found this piece of bed frame that had holes already in it, and they're kind of adjustable too. We could slide it over and stuff, and the lights kind of just bolt right on there. So there's a little sneak peek of what it's going to look like. But now we just got to make a bracket that goes from here to here. Alright, so with my genius fabrication skills, this is what we have come up with here. We have a little steel bushing spacer and this little L bracket from a plow. And it's hard to show you with one hand, but that's going to kind of get welded together and mount here. Bracket is all tacked up in place. This is kind of just like a mock-up, you know, this is what it's going to look like when it's done. We got that in place. We got the KC lights fully mounted on here. We got our bracket trimmed down. And now we're just kind of trying to find our center point so we can figure out where to weld this to. And then the whole point of this stupid thing is so we can pivot it to adjust the lights to the angle that we desire. Alright, we got the bracket all tacked on there. It's all looking pretty good. We got our pivot motion as we wanted out of it, so we can adjust the lights like that as a whole assembly. So I'm going to go ahead and take this all apart, finish welding that all up, get the bracket trimmed up, make it look a little more aesthetically pleasing, and get it all painted up. So the next time you guys see this bike, it should be all done and looking good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got the lights all mounted up, all wired up, and we're ready to do our first start and see if they actually work or not. Let's fire this thing up and see if we put out any light. Oh yeah, baby, they're on. Better if we get a little gas, they'll get brighter too. Oh yeah. Alright, well, there's that. Mini bike, custom lights. Here's a better look at the finished product of the bracket. And she's ready to rock and roll. So, again, Mike's Motorbikes. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, guys.